Welcome into Blazers Inside Access. We're sitting down with Coach Justin D of the Blazers volleyball team. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Our last Monday, man. I might shed a tear. Do you guys have any tissues around here?
I don't think we do. But it is a sad Monday. This is going to be the last time that Coach D is going to be on for a little while as they wrapped up their season this past week, finishing off a long season, some ups, some downs. But real quick, let's go ahead and talk about this past week, and then we'll talk about the season as a whole. What did you think? What did you take from this past week?
Well, we went over to East Texas Baptist on Tuesday, and to be honest with you, I think it was our best match of the year. Got to play. Walked into the locker room, and we had just been mathematically taken out of our conference tournament. So I said, hey, all we got to do is we got to go out there and play some volleyball and have some fun. And I said, we're going to get everybody some consistent playing time. And so we got everybody in there, and people just stepped in and stepped up. It was really awesome to watch. It was really awesome to watch the players on the bench. It was really awesome to watch everybody that was in the game as well, and just their enthusiasm, their energy. It was great. Went down to Rhodes on Saturday and played against a great Hendricks team. Hendricks team that beat Birmingham Southern, who's the head of their division. They just beat Millsaps just not too long ago. I went down there and played them really, really tight. I think it was 31-29 one match. Megan Nobles, which is all of 5 feet, maybe with shoes on, had to play the front row because we ran out of subs because it got that long. But it was a great match. The game just went forever. So we lost a little bit of energy, a little bit of oomph at the end, but played Rhodes and Hendricks really, really tight. Didn't come out with the W, but it was just really great to watch. We had a great group of players. Callie Moore did a wonderful job in that first match against Hendricks. I think she had 16 kills, something like that. Sid was all over the place too. And Vivian Marquez, like every single time, she's like ubiquitous. She's just everywhere. She's worldwide. So she's a pretty awesome player, and she played really, really well this past weekend. And then it was a great opportunity to watch some people step in, step up. And man, I think that we're peaking at the right time, but we just don't have that conference tournament to go into. But with freshmen and sophomores, you can come out and you can get better and better and better. And people that I've talked to, parents and even our bus driver that's been at almost every one of our matches has told us, hey, these girls are really, really playing well right now. And it's really tough, within Division III where we have this little bit of a break. It's really actually a long break. So it's really going to be on the women right now to continue that and to continue to work. But man, it's going to be a great time to rest too. We got some, Callie Moore, I think she's swung about 75 million times this year. And so I think her arm is kind of hanging on by a thread. So giving her some rest. We got some hurt ankles, some hurt hamstrings, things like that. The rest is going to be great for us. And also just getting ready and getting down into our academics, I think is a great thing within Division III and within Belhaven as well. The professors work great with us, but for our players to have that time where they can really focus in on academics is going to be awesome for them right now.
Now, obviously, it wrapped up the season, and it's a long season. The volleyball season, for me, it was eye-opening to see how long the season was, being a part of it for the first time this year. As a whole, what did you kind of see from the team this season? It seemed from my end a lot of growth, especially like you said, at the end of the year. Started playing really well, even in some tough matches. Picked up a tough win against Louisiana College where they really battled, and the girls had to overcome some adversity. And so, what did you see from the season as a whole? It seemed like we finished pretty strong.
Well, I think that we finished really strong. I think that, again, I never want to start freshmen, and we got to a point where we had to start some freshmen with some things that happened in the off season. But the freshmen came in and played really, really well. Just specifically, Vivian Marquez is, hopefully in a couple of days we'll know a little bit more that she might get some recognition for the way that she played. And Elena Smith has just been outstanding. She has just become a great volleyball player and just improved so much. You got Faith Stone, you got Madison McGuire, you got Izzy Erickson, you got Hallie Goodwin. We have just several different freshmen that have come in and have just done an unbelievable job this year of getting better, getting the pace of our game, and learning from that. And if you take a look at our record, it's not great. But if I introduce you to Evelyn Parker, or if I introduce you to Vicky Vo or Megan Nobles, they're amazing women. And for me, you know, I can sit there and I can look at our record and I can say, well, this wasn't a great year, but if you take a look at the people that we've had a chance to develop as a coaching staff and as a family, I think that's one of the biggest things for me, and I think that's what God's called me to do within this program, is to develop young women. Mm-hmm. And we made wise decisions. You know, everybody on our team in 4 years from now is not going to be playing competitive volleyball. Yep. But what did they learn? How did they get better in the terms of life is a big deal. So for me, I think that if I introduce you to our freshmen, Vivian Marquez or Madison McGuire, they are two remarkable women, and what they impacted our team with, what Evelyn Parker, a senior, and Vicky Vo, a senior, what they've left is a legacy. And our women are amazing students, they're amazing athletes, but they're amazing people, and I think that's one of the biggest things for me. So for me, I've got to be a better coach. I've got to coach them up better. We want to get to conference tournament. We were close. But we didn't win the games that we needed to win in order to get there. Yep. And that's on me. But right now, our biggest thing is retention, keeping some of these players around and making them better during the spring, during our non-traditional segment. And then if we can get this group back, man, we're bringing back like 90% of our offense and 100% of our defense. And if we can put those two things back on the court with a year under their belt and the experience they had this year, we're going to be really, really good. Mm-hmm. So it's on me to do whatever I can to keep our women here, engaged in classes, engaged in the things. We've got a huge homecoming match in football this coming weekend. Yeah. Excited about that. The women are really excited about supporting our guys, and you guys better be there as well. But it's going to be a great football game this weekend, and just giving them something, and I think everybody on our team is focused in on what this team can be. And we saw glimpses of that in this last week, and I'm looking forward to kind of nurture that and make it happen and get to that conference tournament, maybe even win it next year. What about that? How about that? That would be pretty awesome.
That would be pretty impressive. Volleyball did wrap up their season, though, this past week. A long season, ups and downs, but finished on a pretty strong note. I know from our end, it's been fun to watch. It's a team that you can tell has a lot of fun playing and playing together, so it's been fun to watch from our end. But, Coach, for the final time, thanks for joining us.
Hey, going to miss you guys. Go Blazers.